I want you to acknowledge that you're going to be a missed opportunity. That's what you are. I'm eating chocolate. So, hey, you might be eating chocolate right now looking at this video, right? You're going to be a missed opportunity. You're going to be one, I promise you. Okay? You're going to be. Just know that you are. I feel like since you've moved on, or since you're trying to move on, you're trying to realize that this relationship definitely did bring you a lot of dissatisfaction. Them as a person brought you a lot of dissatisfaction. But now that you've moved on, now that you're doing better for yourself, you're trying to regain control. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to focus more on your goals. After this relationship ended, you're trying to focus more on your goals. You're definitely trying to focus more on yourself, and you're definitely trying to heal. Okay? The thing about it is that I feel like in their mind, they have lost control of you. Right? This could have been a relationship where they always wanted to be in control. Okay? I don't think they were a controlling person, but they could have been, but they were holding on too tight to the idea of what this relationship could be. They were in their head about it all the time. Super negative mindset. Super negative mindset. That's what's coming right now. Okay? And you moved on, or you're trying to move on. You're trying to focus more on your balance. You're trying to focus more on yourself. Right? And they feel like they have lost control of you. They feel it. Right? And it bothers them. It hurts them. See that? It bothers them. It hurts them. It makes them feel like, wow, I fucked up. I really did lose someone important. Wow, I fucked up big time. I really did. The thing about it is that I want you to acknowledge that they know to an extent that it caused you pain. I just don't think they're specifically trying to face it right now. Okay? You're being asked to keep your boundaries up. You're being asked to really stick with your boundaries. If someone hurt you, if someone made you question yourself, if someone brought conflict into your reality, you can no longer be a part of that. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups reverse. You are no longer going to deal with bullshit. You are focused more on yourself. You're focused on building your stability. You're more focused on what you can do for yourself. Right? Right now, I feel like this relationship ended a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, or maybe even a year ago, or around that time. The thing about it is that as of this said moment in time, the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups, to me it signifies that they're starting to feel the pain, or they're starting to see that you're no longer for them, or you're not going to be for them, right? That's what's coming out right now. It's like they're starting to see, or they're viewing that you're not going to be for them. You're not. Why would you, right? You walked away. You left me alone. You left me feeling abandoned. Why would I be for you? I'll be focused more on myself. I'll be focused more on my stability. And I'm going to achieve what I told you I was going to. I'm going to put myself in a spot where I'm going to become so unreachable to you. I don't care if there's conflict between us. I release control. I let go because I no longer want to deal with this. I feel it. I feel that you're gone. And I do think about what we used to have. Okay, that's definitely coming out as of this said moment. And I definitely want you to acknowledge that. I want you to acknowledge that this person even, like, they know that when they came towards you, or how things ended, they didn't end properly. They did not end good, and they know that. They know that they didn't present themselves like they needed to present themselves like. Okay? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Here's the problem. The problem is that with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it's like you're supposed to be their missed opportunity. You get it? You're supposed to be the one that you were supposed to be the one, but because they were so mentally immature, they didn't specifically know how to deal with it. They let you go. They were trying to, I don't know why I feel like after your breakup, they were really, really trying to repress their emotions. Like they were really trying to repress their emotions fucking big time. And maybe you guys had a final conversation. Maybe you guys had like a final talk. But the thing about it is that with the Three of Swords specifically being shown right here in reverse, they felt so cold. They acted so fucking distant. And like it even made you question if they ever had feelings for you at the end of the relationship. They're fucked. They're fucked. I want to see if they're still watching you. Fuck yeah, they are. I'm telling you, at the ends of the relationship, they were trying to repress their feelings. To an extent, they still are. Seven of Swords reverse specifically being shown right here, to me, it tells me as their energy, like, it caught up to them. Like, it caught up to them, right? Like, them trying to repress their feelings, them not trying to think about you, like, it finally caught up to them. The Seven of Swords specifically being shown right here in reverse, it's like they were trying to avoid the emotions. They were trying to avoid what they felt for you. They were trying to avoid, and they were specifically not wanting to see that to an extent you were going to do them so fucking good. You were gonna do them well, right? But that shit is finally catching up to them, and it's catching up to them bad. The thing about it is that I feel like you want them to come back just to reject them, or you want them to come back just for an extent to like. You want them to come back just so like, I don't know, you can feel like wanted by them. You don't want that. Because if you really do desire that with the Knight of Cups, you're coming back with literally no change whatsoever. They're going to come back in strong. That desire is there. The desire for them to come back in strong is there, but it's not something you want. Knight of Cups reverse, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, because these two cards signifies that you can literally restart a cycle. That's not going to do you any well. And then with the Three of Swords reverse and with the Seven of Swords reverse, these two energies right here are coming out as avoidant. Like they haven't healed. They haven't healed properly. You are going through a lot of introspection. You're literally focused on yourself. You have acknowledged this cost you pain. You have moved on. And honestly, like I'm telling you, I feel like you no longer want to invest in this. I feel like you no longer want to put in the seeds because you try to make it grow. You try to make it fertile. You tried to make it grow, but in reality, it just failed you. Right? So that's definitely what's coming out right now as of this moment in time. Three of Pentacles, you're more focused on your money. You're more focused on your friendships. You're more focused on what brings forth stability. And I don't see them doing that. I don't. It hurts me because even though they desire a relationship with you, now you desire independence. And when they are available to you, you're no longer available to them. That's why they're supposed to see you as a missed opportunity. You're only the one that got away if you really get away. Take care.